Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers for September 15th through the 26th see Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, panicking and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, losing it. Genoa City Drama. Monday, September 15th, exes, spies, and jealousy. On Monday, September 15th, Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, bumps into Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, and the two exes are bickering. Amanda then talks to Lily one-on-one, asking if she misses Devin. Maybe, but I don't think she misses seeing Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, naked with Devin on the sofa when she caught them cheating. Meanwhile, Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules LeBlanc, tells Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, that he's officially on Team Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn. Michael is hoping they can put the Sharon case issue behind them, but when he says that Lauren Fenmore, Tracy Bregman, doesn't know and can't know about the job with Kane, that's a red flag to Phyllis. Phyllis hits Michael with ultimatum. She demands that Michael tell her his real agenda, or she's going to tell Kane that Michaela's being shady. Of course, he can't tell Phyllis that he's spying for Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, so we'll see what happens. Lily wonders if her kids will forgive Kane. And her brother Devin is wondering if Lily might be softening on Kane, but she says no. She actually thinks it's best if their twins cut Kane out of their lives for good. Devin says he had to do exactly that with his bio father, Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John. Kyle is worried that Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, hates him, but Nate says, "You know, we're both Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, victims." Nate feels like Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, was the one most hurt by Audra. Kyle then tells Nate that Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, has latched onto Claire. Kyle tells him Audra made things really hard for him and Claire, and he's hoping they can move past it. Nate tells him a bunch of people warned him about Audra, and he wishes he had listened. But now Nate is done with Audra for good. She's going to roll up on him soon, though, asking to try and get back together. Amanda helps Kane on YNR. Elsewhere, Amanda asks Kane if he's really going to give Billy Abbott Jason Thompson, the AI program. Kane says, "Not really. He's going to secretly be controlling it. Billy is only going to think that he's running the show." Amanda agrees to try and befriend Lily to help Kane win his ex back. Then he texts Billy asking if they're good to go. Meanwhile, Claire tells Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, about Kyle and Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. $5 million contract. Victoria thinks that it shows how much Kyle loves her, but she also thinks that Victor doing this was shady. Claire also says she didn't like Kyle's over-the-top jealous reaction to Holden. Claire thinks he is being kind of possessive and just too much. Victoria advises Claire to give Kyle a chance. Victoria then shocks Claire when she says Kyle told her he's never had feelings for anyone like he has for Claire, and he didn't even feel about Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, that way. Later, Claire talks to Kyle and asks if he was grilling Nate about Holden. Kyle insists he just doesn't want Holden Novak to take advantage of her. But Claire says Kyle is the one that she's not sure she can trust or not. Then he is pleading with Claire to do a reset and just start over as a couple. Young and the Restless. Newman Media battles and relationship ultimatum. On Tuesday, September 16th, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, has Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan, in a difficult position. I'm going to guess it's about the war with Billy. And maybe Newman Media has done another hit piece because Abbott.com not launching would obviously be front-page news in a Newman publication. Also, Kyle is forced to be the bigger person. This may be about Holden, to prove himself to Claire, so she won't break up with him. Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, wants to know if Billy's all right, and Sally says no. He is about to make the biggest mistake of his life. That's the same day that Sally puts her foot down with Billy. Basically, Sally is saying, "I will walk if you do this with Kane." But Billy might still do it. Young and the Restless spoilers, revenge plots, and family warnings. On Wednesday, September 17th, Billy gets together with Kane, and they talk about how long Billy has dreamed of taking down Victor, obviously for years and years, and how Kane and Billy can make this happen, how they can dismantle Newman Enterprises together. Victor takes aim at multiple targets, and Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, issues a warning to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. It's likely that Victor is back to an anti-Abbott vendetta. I think Jack's going to warn Nikki, I usually try and play nice. This time, I'm not going to hold back. Also, Kane tries to convince Billy to make amends with Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, on Wednesday, which obviously on Thursday, September 18th, Jack is hoping Victoria can help him. It may be about Victor, but I doubt it because he knows Victor isn't going to listen to anybody. I'm just wondering if Jack is asking Victoria to intervene with Billy and try to talk him out of the revenge scheme and teaming up with Kane. We'll see. Kane is trying to charm Lily on Thursday, and it may work to some extent. That's the same day Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, meet in the park behind Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks' back. Mariah insisted that Daniel keep this secret from Tessa. Daniel says, "Yeah, I didn't tell her we were meeting." Now, Mariah could be jealous and trying to run Daniel off and get him away from Tessa, but I kind of doubt it. Mariah may want to ask Daniel to keep an eye out for Tessa while she's gone. So, Mariah has decided she's going to leave town for a while to work through her issues over trying to kill the old guy. Friday, September 19th, we got Billy running into a problem. He thought he could just threaten and blackmail Victor, and he would roll over and give him what he wants. So obviously, that's going to fail. That may be the problem Billy runs into. Lauren is working very hard to impress Christine Williams, Laura Lee Bell. Obviously, it's about the wedding plans. That wedding is happening in October. Plus, Kane arranges a meeting with his posse to go over the plan of attack on Victor. So we'll see if Holden and Michael are going to be there along with Billy and Phyllis and Amanda. If everybody is outed as a Kane ally. Young and the Restless. High stakes in Genoa City. The week of September 22nd through the 26th, we've got Kane and his team moving forward against Victor. So Kane's got everything lined up. He's ready to put his plan into motion. He just needs Billy out there as his frontman, as the scapegoat. Speaking of Billy, he needs help. Obviously, he thought he could threaten Victor, which wasn't going to work. Billy was hoping to force his hand with just the threat of the AI software, but it looks like it won't work, and he's going to need Kane and the AI software, which he doesn't know he won't be really controlling. Victoria makes a decision. Obviously, she doesn't want the family to be in another nuclear war with the Abbotts, and she obviously doesn't want the father of two of her children going down the drain. So, she may agree to do what Jack asked and try to talk some sense into Billy. I don't know if he's going to listen. I feel like he won't. Kane keeps trying to prove himself to Lily. Of course,